with some strong notes of still dealing with the inflation that was generated in 2020 and 2021, but an improvement over last year's sample. How's it going, guys? I'm Chris Fran, the owner of Halcyon Real Estate, affiliated with the Keller Williams Market Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is the Numbers, the Nuance, where you come weekly in order to know exactly what Utah's housing market looks like today, right now. And just like always, I'm gonna give you my quick nuanced opinion of what the market looks like. And I'll jump right into showing you the numbers that I pull and study every Monday in order to know what it looks like myself. And you can make the decisions based on the data yourself. Better decisions come from better data. Let's go. Okay, if we were to describe Utah's real estate market right now like a taste test, we'd probably say something like, as expected for these parts at this time of year, with some strong notes of still dealing with the inflation that was generated in 2020 and 2021, but an improvement over last year's sample. It's really what it looks like right now. Let's look at the numbers. So here's where things are in the Utah housing market. As of December 15th, 2025, our current inventory stands at 11,792. That's down from last week. We're clearly trending down. Last week's average days on market, the amount of time on average that a property stayed on the market before it went under contract, is now at 72 days is what it was last week. And that's down just a day from the previous week, clearly trending up. The prior week's average list price came to $741,841. That is down from the previous week a bit, still trending moderately up, or at least that's what it looks like when we look at it on this chart. This chart, as all our charts do, are looking at all of these vectors from the beginning of the previous quarter to present. And this has actually trended moderately down for almost 2 months now, but it shows it moderately trending up from where it starts a couple of quarters ago. And last week's average sold price came to $732,429, which means we've got a difference between average list price and average sold price to the tune of $14,551 in the buyer's favor. Also importantly, last week, our median sold price dropped a bit to $524,950. Always important to know the difference in Salt Lake Valley and Utah in general between average list price and median list price, or average sold price and median sold price. Big difference between those two numbers. More people are having an experience in the median range. Last week, 529 homes were sold in Utah. That's down a bit from the week before, and this is on a downward trend as we expect for this time of year. There are currently 4,427 homes currently under contract. That is down from the previous week and trending down. Last week, the number of price reductions came to 777. Cool, even little number there. That's down from the previous week. Obviously still a downtrend here. Last week, the number of listing contracts that were either canceled, expired, or withdrawn from the MLS came to 482. That's down from the previous week. This is still trending moderately up. And right now, our current interest rates on a national average for a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan stand at 6.29%. That's down from last Monday. We're basically right in the middle of where it's been for over a quarter now. And that is it for this week's report, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions about Utah's real estate market or why I do these numbers the way I do or where I'm getting the numbers from, hit me in the comments. As always, I'll be happy to respond. If you have thoughts about Utah's real estate market, hit me in the comments. Whether you're angry, whether you're curious, whatever it is, I tend to respond. And of course, if you are looking at buying or selling or both a home in Utah here in the coming months, especially in the Salt Lake Valley, Salt Lake County, Utah County to my south, or Davis County to my north, I think it's clear I know this market well. I'm gonna work for you in a buttoned up and professional manner. And I hope you're comfortable reaching out to me because I'm going to be happy to hear from you. And if you are thinking of buying or selling a home or both anytime in the future, there's no better time to keep your head wrapped around exactly what our market looks like than right now. Like I said, better decisions with better data. Hit that subscribe and follow up on it with me from week to week. Thanks for watching this week, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.